Hey you guys, it's Ashley. Welcome back to the channel. So today's video, you are actually going to see yesterday's video and today's video because they were super simple topics that I could just kind of roll all into one video. So not only was it day 17 yesterday, but it is also day 18 today. And we are doing a Need to Know November fast, which means we are talking about a different topic every single day. We are also trying to attempt to do some form of fasting every single day this month. Don't worry, you guys, if you had fallen off the bandwagon or if you didn't fast, the beginning part of this month, please feel free to join in. We are doing either water fasting, dry fasting, fasting in general, OMAD, intermittent fasting. So you guys pick what you want to do and join us for the rest of the month. And we're also going to be doing another fast in December. So I don't want you guys to wait for December's fast, though. Jump in now if you can and make the most of it, because we have literally 6 weeks until the end of the year. So push for those goals, you guys. Let's go ahead and jump into yesterday's and today's topics. So yesterday's topic was how can I get past the keto flu? So this one's super simple, you guys. It really comes down to electrolytes and how fast your body is depleting your stores of different things. So a lot of times people who start low carb diets end up doing some form of keto flu because they're drinking a ton more water. They're taking in a bunch more vegetables that have high water content. And so their body is kind of going through those electrolyte stores that they have too quickly. And then they'll start getting the symptoms like, lightheadedness and feeling overall achy and crappy. And it has nothing to do with a regular flu, though, you guys. So if you do have like a cough, sore throat, fever, that type of thing, that can actually be an actual illness. So that's not related to the keto flu. The keto flu is simply the beginning stages of ketosis. A lot of people end up going through it, but how can you get past it? Electrolytes. Be sure that when you guys do your refeeds and when you're eating, you're incorporating a lot of different veggies, a lot of healthy leafy greens, a bunch. Like Dr. Berg actually ends up recommending like up to 10 cups. If you're big on salad, you guys, this shouldn't be too hard for you to do. Simply adding a bag of spinach is going to get you between 4 to 6 cups of spinach right there. And when you cook it, it wilts down into almost nothing. So it's really not that difficult, you guys, but try and get some, dark leafy greens in there. Try and get as many veggies as you can. Get healthy protein and also some really good healthy fats in there. MCT oil, butter, olive oil, coconut oil, that type of thing. Those are going to kind of help build up your stores. When you're eating, you need more than what you do when you're fasting. So that's important to know. So on your refeeds, make sure you're kind of stuffing yourself full of the good stuff so that you have plenty of those reserves for your body to use as you're fasting. And then the symptoms won't be that bad if you happen to get the keto flu. Now, the thing that I highly recommend before you jump into fasting is to do a low carb diet so that you get past the keto flu and you won't have to really worry about those symptoms when you start fasting. And by way of doing the low carb diet, also incorporate intermittent fasting. That way your body kind of gets used to it and you don't have to have such severe symptoms of it when you start your fasting. Okay, so hopefully that helped you with that. So that was how can you get past the keto flu. You can simply also add, your electrolytes either in pill form, which I kind of advocate more for getting them through whole foods and natural sources. But you can supplement with different things that you get like at Walmart or whatever. I actually have an electrolyte powder that I got from Dr. Berg. You can find that on his website. Adding sodium or sea salt, or you can add apple cider vinegar, that type of thing. So it kind of goes into today's topic, which is what is snake juice? Now, you guys might have heard this term. It's something floating around Sorry, my nose is itching. It's something floating around in the fasting community. There is a guy named Cole who is kind of like the director of the snake juice. He goes around calling everybody fatty, which his approach is very aggressive and very in your face and very raw. So don't watch him if you're easily offended, because his stuff is quite offensive. But he also gives you the kick in the pants that you need. And so, long story short, he started something called the snake juice. Now, snake juice, and I put it in quotes just because all it is, you guys don't have to buy anything or whatever. You don't have to buy anything fancy. You can if you want to. I think he has little packets or something, I don't know, on the market. But essentially what it is added electrolytes to your water. So he has like different recipes out there. You can just Google snake juice recipes. It's something like apple cider vinegar, you know, sea salt, new salt for potassium, baking soda, that type of thing. And it's just added in the water. So if you guys have those things, and most people do in their pantry already, if you guys already have those, feel free to just add them to your water. You don't have to go out and buy anything special. Okay, so that's really what snake juice is. A lot of people want to know if it's required, and no, it's definitely not, because what do I always say, you guys? Only use electrolytes as needed, okay? So you essentially want your body to use your own stores. So unless you are actually experiencing symptoms of electrolyte deficiency, such as, you know, the dizziness, the headaches, the keto flu symptoms, you know, your achiness, you have maybe nausea, headaches, that type of thing, unless you're experiencing those, you don't actually need to take snake juice or another electrolyte alternative. So hopefully that helped you guys understand kind of what snake juice is, and also how to get past the keto flu. It all boils down to electrolytes, and you guys really have to find out what works for your body, and if you actually need to take them, and when you need to take them. So it's really important that when you're fasting, that you're paying attention to your body. Like for instance, I know right away, if I start getting nauseous, I really need sodium. If I have a headache, it might be sodium as well. If my muscles start cramping, depending on the area that they're cramping, I know I either need potassium or magnesium. So, I mean, you guys really have to play around with it. I've been kind of listening and learning with my body for about over 2 years now. And I can kind of pinpoint what I need. I also know when I need protein, so that's kind of when I base my refeeds on. So you guys really spend time getting to know your body and understanding what symptoms mean and when they come on and what triggers them, and also when a good time for you personally to do your refeeds, as well as supplement with electrolytes if needed. Okay, so that's really important, you guys. Just know your own body. But don't ever feel pressured to purchase anything or do these different gimmick fad things like snake juice, okay? So really all it is just added electrolytes. That's it. So hopefully you guys are doing well on your November health regimen, whatever you may be doing. If you fell off the bandwagon, get right back on, you guys. We're still going for the end, till the end of the month, and then we're even going into December. So pick on up, join us, let us know how you're doing in the comments below. I will see you guys tomorrow for, what is it? Oh my gosh, day 19. We are more than halfway through the month. So I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching.